Hey, welcome back to another episode of Riffin with Griffin. This is a special episode, and as usual, I don't have a theme song, and we have another great artist to send in a theme song, and all his information will be, on the video. But this one's great. But before I do that, let me introduce
Let's do a theme song now.
No, I want to introduce you guys first. No, it's not going to be like racist Asian. I just want to say these are the top 5 Lees right here. This is 2 of the top 5 Lees, number 2 and number 5 of my favorite Lees of all time.
Whoa. How many Lees do you know?
Stan Lee is number 1.
But you know him?
Yeah, I don't know him, but I'm just saying people I
He
admire.
died.
I know. So Stan Lee is number 1. Steve is number 2.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee is number 3.
Yeah.
And then there's a buddy of mine named Peter.
Peter Lee? You know Peter Lee?
Peter.
Yeah.
Where's Bob?
He's a good
Bob's
dude.
number
I'm
5.
Yeah.
2 of my top 5 Lees in the house right now. But this is my another theme song that this might be the new theme song, y'all. Oh shit, I fucked it up. Here we go. Somebody made this for me. Who am I? Who am I?
Ever wonder what my story is? I can tell it to you right now.
We be ripping with Griffin. This guy's gonna see this. Thank you. Steve and Bobby.
Okay.
Steve and Bobby. Oh, you hear the studio quality of this?
Riffin with Griffin.
Wow. Bro.
Anyways, welcome to Riffin with Griffin, and I have from the SteeBeeWeeBee show. Really, you gonna blow your nose and when I'm introducing you?
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm getting sick though.
Oh my god!
Yeah, because of Bob.
We got bird flu in the house right now. Everybody.
No.
Man, you're gonna get
We got
SARS.
Steve Lee from
Yeah.
the SteeBeeWeeBee show and Bobby Lee from TigerBelly, 2 of my best friends in the whole wide world, and I wanted to have them on together. They actually are brothers. This is not like a Michael Jackson, LaToya Jackson thing where they're never in the room at the same time.
It's a reunion.
Yeah, this is it's a reunion.
It's a reunion. I just
You
saw
guys
you.
act like you guys broke up and had a fight.
No,
You haven't seen each other in
Deuce
10
Lee.
years. That's true.
Eric G. Deuce Lee.
This
Is
is
it
it.
that? Yeah,
Eric
the
G.
3 is the reunion.
Yeah,
There's
this is-
3.
Yeah, this is a
Threesome.
reunion, man. Destiny 1.
Yeah, Bob brought you in. This is what started it all.
Prison of Elders.
And we haven't played video games together since.
I know.
Yeah.
It's been how
We
long?
tried to do the Star Wars thing.
We tried.
You got
Yeah.
good.
No, it's just boring.
You got good,
Yeah,
dude.
but Star Wars is boring. It's
Yeah.
so boring.
It's fun though.
It's fun, but it's the same thing over and
Yeah.
over again.
Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
have that same like Destiny. Like
Yeah.
I don't mind doing the same shit over and over again when I play Destiny, but
Those nights of us playing Destiny
man.
were
Quadron.
the greatest nights of video game history
Yeah.
for me.
Do you remember Quadron?
yeah, it's not
Quadron was the best.
Yeah, I just yelling at each other.
That's
Yeah.
7 in the morning, 8 in the morning nights.
Yes, we.
You're like hissy fits. when you say, "Well, fuck you, Eric, I'm leaving," you leave.
No, when he's-
and then you go, "Bye," like a fucking.
Dude, we've gone
Bye,
into
Steve.
it. High stress
high
levels.
stress level.
High stress.
Yeah, but here's okay. Let's just go down memory lane. My favorite
Those are
time
good days, man.
is the first
Oh,
time.
man, I miss those.
No, the
days.
first
That was
time-
my favorite days, man.
The first time I ever met you is my favorite shit ever. It's like I go to Bobby's place, and
FIFA.
and we played FIFA, and you really thought you were gonna beat me. That was the fun thing.
I beat you once.
No, you did, motherfucker. You did not beat me. I beat you.
I thought I did. I thought I got you once.
But the fun thing was when you two played.
Oh, we don't play no more.
We don't play no more.
You guys don't play like sports games
no.
against each
This
other
is
anymore.
going back from 2007.
No, one time I was at his house and
I-
I won, and I look at him, he looks at me, and he just goes, "Pap!"
No. I went. No, I didn't punch you like that. I punched you like that.
Oh yeah, pop!
I went
With-
pap.
like as hard as he could,
Like a
And it
Guile.
put me
You know,
in a
like Guile from
rage,
Street
dude.
Fighter. The
Yeah, but you know what though? I get it though, because
Yeah.
you're a sore winner. You're like a horrible loser.
He does cheap stuff.
Yeah, he's
What do you mean?
Well, this is going back to Knockout Kings 2002.
Oh, you want to get there? Oh, you want to go there? You want to get there? You want to go there? Okay, I'll go there.
I'm telling you, I was
What'd he do?
Whitaker. It was like we went all 12 rounds, and there's a move where you can hit him in the nuts. And so when you hit, the ref warns you, but the boxer bends down like, then you could uppercut, like cheap uppercut him.
Wait. By the way, though, this is part of the game.
It's something that you can do in the game,
You could do it, but
and you also risk
frowned
being
upon.
fouled out.
it's frowned upon.
It's not frowned upon. You can do it.
It's a cheap.
Oh, so what I'm saying in FIFA, can you slide tackle?
Yeah.
It's frowned upon.
Yeah.
But you do it because there's a button that you fucking
But it
do
would be
with.
annoying if you were playing someone that was constantly slide tackling.
Oh, you want to tell me a story?
No,
Can I tell you a
but
story
no,
about it?
hold on.
We get his
Hold
story
up, hold
first.
up. We went all 12 rounds.
Okay.
So it was like back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So it was already like the intensity level was at its peak.
Yeah.
Right.
It could have gone either way.
The fight.
So the boxing match.
Okay.
So in order for him to win, he did this move.
But by the way, did you already warn him? Have you guys already had like pre-existing rules like we don't do this move?
It should be known though. You don't do that.
But it's never said.
No,
It was never said.
So this is an unspoken.
it should be done. It should be just
In the
known.
Lee house, this is unspoken. You don't do this move.
We're not good at.
So anyway, what happened was I did that. I won.
Right.
Right. Because I didn't do it all 12 rounds.
Oh, you did
So
this-
it was just it was my first warning.
This was your knockout move.
right. And I did it. But can I tell you what he did? It has to do with video games, Knockout Kings.
Okay, what did he do?
So the night, so I had to test. I was testing for
Mad TV.
Mad TV.
Oh my! You almost ruined Mad TV for him.
Yeah.
Right. So the next morning I have to go to
God,
Fox.
I'm so sorry. You know what?
Just so wait,
I
just
want to
done
make
it.
an amends.
No. Let me.
This is good enough
Can I
to
tell
bring
the
you guys
story
together.
first, you fucking asshole? Let me tell the story first.
Okay.
So I have to be at Fox at like 9 in the morning, and I know that I'm auditioning. It's between me and Taron Killam.
Oh God.
I'm
Right.
so sorry.
Will you shut the fuck up? Just shut the fuck up. So we're playing Knockout Kings, and
You cheated.
I win.
Okay.
It's not that mood. I just win. And my brother goes, "Oh yeah." He goes to the kitchen. We were living together.
Uh-huh.
He takes 2 knives,
Those
not
are-
butter knives,
Those are rough days.
You
but
took
like steak knives,
2 steak knives.
right? And he starts.
No. No.
Yeah.
No, I had him behind my back.
What
Yeah, well, I know, but I saw you take them.
What were you
So
gonna
that
do?
was that move.
I don't know.
Is there part of you that? Wait, this is what I want to know.
I don't know.
Wait. Would you have woken up and he would be there'd be a knife in his eye and one in his gut, and you would have been
No.
like you didn't know what happened? Do you black out like that?
Yeah, he does.
You know, I'm a lot different now.
Okay. Wow.
I'm doing therapy every week. No, real talk.
Yeah,
And
no, I know it's real talk.
I want to make an amends. I'm so
You already
sorry.
apologized for it.
I know. I
have another rate. I got something.
this is good. Let's get it
I have
all out.
another. I have another one.
Okay.
So he lunges right. And
No. I'm doing a back.
No, Steve. I know. You already did that move.
Okay, yeah.
But the night you had to show the knives, or what the fuck's the
I
point of
saw him
getting
take him from the kitchen. So that's why
No.
the
Yeah, you
move-
guys
that
weren't
movie-
living-
No,
You
I
weren't
had
living in a mansion.
I had a reverse katana grips on him. I had reverse katana grips.
You could
So
do it.
I was doing it like
You could do a
this.
Tekken move.
Yeah. I was gonna go,
Yeah.
This is
Try
gonna
me,
be a-
dude.
Yeah, but then I was
Try
like,
me.
I saw you take them. I know you have them. I don't care what grip you have.
Okay, let me ask you. In this moment right
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
in this moment as brothers,
Yeah.
all right, when that is happening, what is going through your head? Like, are you going to kill your brother?
just
And what are you
red.
thinking?
Red zone.
Okay, so you're red
It's
zone.
just red.
Yeah, that's your.
Yeah.
You and
Yeah,
he.
yeah.
And what are you thinking at this point?
I'm basically going, Steve, I got to test 5 hours from now.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
there- yeah, that's
It's my dream. You know, that was my angle.
Yeah.
To get him to calm down.
He's
Oh,
done
wow.
that
Yeah.
maybe just a select few times throughout our lifespan,
What?
where I could sense the vulnerability in the. He's like, you know, like
Vulnerable
yeah,
Bobby.
like
Yeah.
just like dude.
Well, I don't
calm
wanna
down.
die.
Yeah, like calm.
I
down.
know his rage.
No,
Yeah,
let me tell you
yeah,
this.
yeah.
When you have those tender moments on the ABC show, are you channeling this moment?
No. No, I don't think of him once. Not even once.
But
So
my hypothesis is that happened for a reason because it drove him to get the Mad TV.
Oh, look, he's taking
It
credit.
had nothing to do with it.
No,
Okay.
there's
If
something
I can
that,
just say something,
that sparks.
I could have had a
man.
better audition. I think.
No, it's
probably would've
because
got-
of that. It drove
He
him.
would have.
I barely made it.
He would have been on for 14 years instead of 13.
Yeah.
Let me ask-
one last story.
Go ahead,
One
go
last
ahead,
story.
go ahead.
Okay. Did I ever tell you what he did for my birthday?
No. Oh, this is great.
Dude, don't tell this story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I tell you what he did for my birthday?
What do you do?
All right. So one day he goes, Bob, I got you a present. So he comes over, and I go, what is it? And he goes, like this. It's 2 tickets to a movie,
Uh-huh.
right for the master, you know.
Oh,
It's
wow.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah,
Oh,
movie.
right,
Joaquin
right.
Phoenix.
Well, yeah.
It's a great movie.
So I go, all right, I'll watch The Master today
love The
at
Master.
6:30. So we go to the ArcLight, and it's like opening night or whatever, so
Uh-huh.
it's packed.
Right.
Oh, I think what it was is it was you know how sometimes the ArcLight will have, we get the movie 2 weeks before just as a test run or whatever.
Okay.
So it was just like the only theater that was playing it.
Uh-huh.
So we sit in this crowded theater, and I'm next to my brother. So I'm sitting here. He is exactly like this, but next to
I'm
my
si-
brother.
yeah, you're
But
right,
next to
you're
my
right.
brother is probably a 50-year-old lady.
No, she was about 30.
No, we don't know. It's dark.
Okay.
I think she was 50.
Okay.
And her husband.
Uh-huh.
And they're just sitting there, trying to enjoy a movie. That's what you do.
And I was trying to enjoy the movie myself.
As well, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's feeling it.
so this so in the beginning, I never saw the movie, by the way.
Right. You haven't seen it?
No.
Because I haven't told you what happened.
oh.
Right, yeah. Till this day,
You're
I've never seen the movie. Because I've tried, I bought the movie,
Oh, man.
but every time I watch the movie, I think of this, I turn it off.
You know what?
Yeah.
I owe you an amends.
You already did it!
Okay.
You already apologized for it. So,
This public amends. I like
yeah.
it.
So we're sitting there, and the movie starts. And there is, the first 20 minutes of the movie, Joaquin Phoenix is like, you know, doing crazy things, like running through a field drunk, acting maniacally, you know, in the movie. And my brother and I, we've always laughed at just
Awkward
parts where somebody's acting maniacally because we relate to, because we're both
Yeah.
recovering
I already-
alcoholics.
I already see where this is going.
Yeah.
Right, so-
I'm laughing. I'm enjoying the movie. I'm
Right.
Right?
But
I'm laughing.
okay, but let me just say this. So normal people don't laugh at this moment in the movie.
No.
No.
Got you.
I am.
Okay.
I'm
Hey,
enjoying.
Can I also say this,
Hold
though?
up.
I know
I'm
what
en-
you're doing. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, don't do it like that.
Stop. I know what you're doing. Sorry. I know what you're doing, and you're wrong.
No.
I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
And you're wrong. You're trying to tell us that there's certain ways to behave in a movie theater or
Yeah.
response.
I'm saying
I'm enjoying his performance.
if
Yeah, I am too.
I love him
okay,
as an
I'm
actor.
going to give you an example of
Yeah,
something.
he's a great actor.
Before you guys finish your story, I'm
All right.
going to step in to give you an example.
All right.
I went to go see Karate Kid with a friend of mine. Okay.
What, in the 80s?
The new Karate Kid.
Oh.
The one with Jaden Smith.
Right.
I enjoyed it.
There's a moment in this movie.
I liked it.
Listen, there's a moment in this movie where Jackie Chan is in the car. He just crushed the car.
Yeah.
And he has this moment about why he's doing this.
Yeah.
Because his family got in a car crash and he fixes his car every year.
Yeah.
The best acting of his career. Okay. I was just like in tears, you know?
Yeah.
Person next to me, this guy was like, oh, this is stupid.
Yeah.
I was like, you're dead to me. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you don't feel a moment that I'm feeling in the movie, like I'm feeling something and you're belittling it, that makes me feel something.
So you're on our side about it
Yeah.
then.
Then you're.
What I'm saying is you might have had a reaction that was not like
No,
in the vein of what everybody else is having.
no, that guy reacted
Uh-huh.
to your reaction.
No, he was talking shit about like this was dumb. Like I don't get why he was crying.
Okay, but that though is that's not what we were doing.
Okay.
What we were doing is somebody wrote that scene, right?
Uh-huh.
Somebody thought that was, you know what I mean, fun. Right? That could be understood as some sort of
Okay, I
weird
get it.
right?
Yeah.
I get
dark,
that you
dark
guys
comedy.
Dark
I get
comedy,
that you guys
yeah.
had a reaction that wasn't.
liked it.
And so the people next to you did what?
So we were laughing,
I already
and
know,
the
this is
lady
great.
next to him, right, goes, she, you know that little hand rest, the arm rest. She taps it.
No, she goes like this. She went like this. She went.
Yeah, like that's what.
She
Yeah,
went like this.
yeah, like that to him, right to him, right. Right.
I'm resonating. I wasn't even
I
there.
know. No. Now check this out.
He had steak knives for no
so,
reason.
Wait,
Bitch.
yeah. Now when she went like this, right? I went.
Oh, Eric. Eric.
You don't know what you're doing.
Eric.
It was in slow mo.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm letting you know.
Uh huh.
It was building, brother.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know.
Just letting you know,
Wait.
brother. It was building.
Yeah.
Why do you turn into a WWF wrestler
Yeah.
every time you?
Yeah, you do.
What's going on
yeah.
there? You don't know what's cooking.
Yeah.
Brother.
The Stevie Lee's cooking
I'm
right
just letting
now.
you know, my eyes crossed,
Yeah.
Right?
and I just started like,
What did you have to do? You knew.
So I
Did you
looked
grab
at
him?
I looked at the lady. I go, you don't know what you're fucking with.
Yeah.
You know
You're
what
fucking with
bothered
Bruce
me?
Banner.
It was
Yeah.
condescending.
Yeah. Oh, I get
All
it.
right.
It
I
was
get-
like, hey, little boy.
You're right. I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Be good. You know, and I'm
I
like,
guess you could
ooh.
read that, from that
All
little
right,
boy.
right,
but
right, right. That's
so
what
anyway,
my brain thought that.
So now I'm watching the movie, and I'm sweating now. And now my brother is purposely laughing.
Oh, he's okay.
He's going,
I don't remember doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
in my
yeah.
defense?
yeah, yeah.
Wait, no.
You're-
In my
you did-
defense,
you were doing that.
I don't remember
Get to
doing that.
get her to
Eric.
do it again, right? Right?
By the way,
I guess
right.
I don't
By the
remember
way-
doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But maybe.
I get it.
You're right.
Okay.
So then my brother does this. This is a great one.
Uh-huh.
My brother laughs, and then he looks at her and he goes, pap, pap, pap on the fucking thing.
Hey, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Yeah, but she didn't do
An
anything.
eye for
Wait,
an eye.
so this was biblical?
Tooth for a tooth.
It's biblical
Yeah.
now? Okay.
All I did was I did
Yeah.
the same thing that she did to me. I went.
Yeah.
And here now.
That's all I did.
No, that's not all
I
you
didn't
did.
touch her.
That's not all you
No.
did. And then
You emotionally
now,
touched
I'm
her.
Steve.
Yeah.
This is the lady.
Right?
This is what he does.
Uh-huh.
He goes.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Steve.
No,
Steve,
I
look-
went like this. You did one. I did two arms, and I'm basically creating space.
Steve.
I'm going like
That's
this.
not his
Okay,
elbow.
wait.
His elbow.
No. I'm doing this.
Okay.
I was there.
I know. I'm doing both. But you said with one elbow, I'm like.
Okay,
I'm
but here's the thing.
stretching.
Here's the thing.
What?
At that moment right now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there was already tension. So any move like that would come across as aggressive. So
Right.
then what did she do at that point?
So that her husband
Oh, Jesus.
is now looking.
Uh-huh.
Like, excuse me, yeah, what?
Oh,
Right?
God.
I grab him by the hair.
No. I look at the husband.
Yeah, because, yeah.
Oh, because now you're ready to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I'm
like-
ready to go.
Steve's
Yeah,
like,
I'm ready.
okay, I'm not gonna hit
I'm
her.
getting in my Poway wrestling style. I'm thinking of like,
oh,
I'm ready
you're-
I'm ready to
Yeah,
shoot.
he was
in
like-
a movie theater.
Yeah. So
That's
he looks
sold
at me,
out.
and I'm like,
We're
okay,
in the
let's go,
middle.
let's do
We're
it,
in the
let's do it,
middle
let's do it,
of
let's
this
do it.
movie
He
theater.
was
Let's
ready
do
to do
it.
Sold out.
San Diego Magnet.
San
Right.
Diego fireman's carry.
Yeah, he was ready to.
So I go, we're leaving. I grab his hair
Yeah.
and I drag him through, like, over people. Right? I drag him, right? We go outside,
Right.
right? And I have my ticket. I go, thanks for the present.
Happy birthday.
That was the worst birthday
What
day.
if you would have came out and all your friends were in the lobby? Surprise!
Oh, that was all just like, that would
and the woman comes out and
yeah,
she's like,
yeah.
and Steve
Oh
has to
my
go,
God, that would have been,
Miriam, everybody.
that would have been,
That would have
the
been
best.
amazing.
That would have been.
That would have
great.
been historic, but that's not what happened.
That's not what
I'm
happened.
so
yeah.
sorry, man.
Revisionist
Yeah.
history.
I'm so
And can I say
sorry.
this too? Is that I have so many stories like that.
I was
about
gonna
him.
say.
I mean,
So,
there's-
is it, okay, this is in your adulthood, but when you guys were growing up, was
Yeah.
this like a thing?
Well, he threw me through a window growing up.
Oh wow.
I mean, we're wrestling. You know.
Oh, so
I
we're
mean,
wrestling in my parents'
You have-
bedroom.
you have
I'm
a lot
in
of
8th grade. I'm
justification.
in 8th grade.
Okay.
I'm in like 7th.
No,
and
you're
eighth.
So you can't be trusted.
No, because
Freshman.
No, you
You're
were
a
on the
freshman.
wrestling team.
You were on the wrestling team. I was not in the wrestling team anymore.
No, you were at. You wrestled too, my man.
I know, but I was
2
at the
3
time.
years.
Just here, stop.
But
stop.
you have wrestling skills.
stop.
He's saying.
I remember. Just listen. I remember I was sober. I got sober when I was 17. When I got sober, I quit the wrestling team. So I know I wasn't on the wrestling team at the time. I was a senior.
Wait, were you drunk
He was
wrestling?
Yeah.
training. He was basically training me. We were doing training sessions.
because I wanted him to be a champion.
Yeah, we
so
were
we
training.
would. My parents had this gigantic space, like
It was a
in
cubicle.
front of their
It was like a cube of
in
carpet
front of their
of their
bed,
of their
bedroom.
bed.
Yeah. So we were going
That's
wrestling.
wrestling in
Yeah.
front of where your parents
Yeah,
made
yeah.
passionate love.
I guess
Yeah.
that's one way to word it.
Yeah, that's one way to word it.
Like,
Thanks for
yuck.
the visual.
Yeah.
Well,
And we were
I'm sure it
wrestling,
wasn't that
and it got to the point where
He started headbutting me.
no, I didn't start headbutting. You
Yeah,
took it in your
that
mind.
started it.
He's
No, that's not what it
Yeah,
started.
yeah.
No, maybe he doesn't have control of his huge head. You know what I mean? Like his head is bigger than it should be, so he probably didn't have.
You're the Mr. Potato Head. I've seen memes.
Oh God,
Yeah, I've
I
seen
know.
memes of you.
This is Spuds happening right now.
Yeah. So eventually I can see him rage out in there.
But did you
So-
headbutt him and you
no,
maybe
no.
didn't
What we
know?
do when we're standing, right?
Uh-huh.
We're putting
your
our
head
heads
touched his head.
No, our heads are like this, and we're wrestling. And I'm like rubbing it like Indian, like an Indian rub with my head on his head.
So your head is touching his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his is touching mine as well. It's mutual.
But who instigated the head touch?
It doesn't matter. We were doing that. We
we're,
don't
we're,
know.
You know, we're locking up. Like,
So
what
my
you're
brother
dressing.
just goes, and he threw me.
No, I shucked him.
You shucked me.
I didn't throw. It's a shuck.
He shucked me, and I was out the window.
And then he flew out the window.
Shards of glass on my body. I was out the window like this.
So you do your own stuff.
Let me ask you something. This is what you wanted for Riffin with
Yeah,
Griffin?
yeah. This is
Because
great.
we're not talking about games. Like, I don't
This
know.
isn't a gaming
I don't know
podcast.
if you want.
So we want the world to know
Yeah.
what you're like.
I'm not like that anymore.
He's not
though.
like that anymore.
Which is, to his credit, he is not like that anymore.
I'm doing therapy.
doing great.
I'm going to meetings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But did you look now, Steve? You look back
Oh,
on these
man,
things.
guys.
Do you ever look back on it and be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I was like that"?
Yeah, I was an unlikable hothead kid who.
No, you're probably a likable hothead kid. That's probably what the
Steve,
hard
look in the
part
mirror.
was.
Look in that camera right
Yeah.
there. And I want to just look in the camera. He's 44 years old.
God,
Look at him.
You look 26.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bobby looks like your father.
You know, I'm learning, man. You know, I'm going to meetings. I have my therapy I go to therapy every Tuesday. And, I'm working out these things,
Therapy's
my
good.
life.
I go to
Yeah.
therapy.
So-
Therapy for you?
So I'm sorry, man. I was a troubled kid, and I
Yeah.
mean, the story goes deeper, as far as wrestling and
Yeah, you were.
me. I was
Yeah,
ranked
'cause-
second in the state. I choked
here
at the
we
state
go.
tournament.
Oh my
We don't
God.
have to talk
Failures.
about it.
You know how-
I don't want
you
to
brought
talk
it
about
up.
it.
Yeah. You
I
know
don't
how I
wanna
know
talk
you know
about
how I know you were second in the state is because when you red zone when we're playing video
No,
games.
I was ranked second. I choked.
You have to
at the-
bring it up.
I choked.
You want to go? I'm ranked second. I'm second in the state. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
night.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, okay, this
I was
guy-
ranked second. I was
know.
ranked.
But in your red zones, you mention it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I was ranked second in the
apologize for
state.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
I apologize for that.
you
That's
really-
so childish.
Yeah, are we ever gonna play Destiny
I
again?
know. Let's take it to Destiny.
Because
huh?
Kalila,
Yeah, what happened? We had such good nights.
because imagine.
I get it.
No, you don't.
No, I already know because with the yelling that we do, and then like I can't even when I'm not even yelling, I can't play video games around my girlfriend when I'm just being like, damn it.
It's 6:30 in the morning.
I know.
Right? On a Wednesday morning.
Wednesday.
We haven't slept.
Haven't slept.
We're trying to beat Quadron,
Yeah.
in Prison of Elders, this Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm screaming, get behind the rock.
yeah.
Steve, shoot your
Yeah,
guy.
yeah. Get behind the rock. Right?
Steve used to have his rocket launcher out running
And
around.
The Gallagher.
Kalila's in the next room hearing me,
Right.
Yeah.
just in tears because she can't sleep because I'm screaming. And so I made a deal with her. I said, I'm looking for a house. We've looked at probably 80 houses, right? And once I get a house, and trust me, when I go to the house, that's the first thing in my head is
Where can I play-
where do I play Destiny?
Yeah.
Oh, like your man cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's too close to the
Soundproof.
that
Yeah,
room's
yeah.
too close to the
Yeah.
bedroom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then but then there was some houses that have been like other house, like a guest house.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm looking for, a complete
Oh.
area.
No, you need a bunker, man. Like a
Right.
You know what I mean? In case the zombie apocalypse breaks out.
Right.
You don't have to stop.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
a Red Bull bar and there's
Yeah,
like you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But have you looked for houses?
No.
It's so hard
I know.
because the thing is that number one,
I did. I was looking. I did it once. I know what you're saying.
they're
Just looking
so
at anything.
expensive.
Yeah. Especially right now.
It's like you what you can buy in like my parents' house in Arizona, which is
Gilbert.
in Gilbert,
Yeah.
which is in LA that would cost $1.3 million.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous,
Yeah.
right? So it's like it's very difficult to find what you need.
Well, you're trying to figure out: do you want space, or do you want
He
location?
needs it to look a certain way. Is the thing.
Yeah, he wants-
It's got to
yeah.
be
Yeah.
exactly how he wants.
Yeah, it's got to be like the layer of a
Yeah,
Bond,
because if you're gonna-
Bond villain.
look,
If
Yeah.
you're
You know
gonna
what I mean?
buy a house that's $2 million, you know what I mean? In your head, you're like, how am I gonna pay it? That's the first thing. Number two, you're like, oh, this is the last thing I buy,
Yeah.
right? That's
The biggest purchase of your life.
like Delia's like, I just bought 3 houses.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not there. Like I may never get there.
Damn, he's making that much.
Yeah,
stuff?
he's killing it.
Damn.
Right, but it's like for me, it's like I don't, it's not like I'm not paycheck to paycheck. I have savings.
Yeah.
But it's like it'll put a dent.
But this is a big thing.
It's a big thing,
you wanna
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
But the thing about Los Angeles area though is that, like I'm saying, you're trying to determine, like, there's people from other places, from rural places, or from places that they have big yards. They're used to that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So they come and they're like, well, I want a yard and all this stuff. And I think when you're in LA, you're like, no,
can't
I
get
want to
it.
live near this or near that. It's about that stuff, not about like I don't fuck my front lawn.
Also, I always Google whenever I'm like at a house I'm looking at, how far is this house from the comedy store?
Right, that kind of
Or
stuff.
comedy clubs, you know?
Yeah.
Or how far is it from
LAX or anywhere,
anywhere,
is there
right?
easy airport,
Right,
Yeah.
so that has to be come into play too.
But people from other places, they don't care about that stuff. They're looking at like
A
is there
house we saw
tree in
this
the front
weekend.
yard?
Hey, go ahead.
We were in the backyard. It was perfect.
Where was it at?
It was over at Studio City. It was perfect. And he go, like, the only thing, because he didn't know I had animals. The only thing is, there's these 3 hawks.
Hawks?
I go, what?
Oh, they'll pick off the cats.
What is this?
Wait,
Yeah.
just like as a side note.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
there's
this
hawks.
Yeah, this is England? Yeah. Hawks?
Wow.
And I go, yeah. He goes, yeah, and they're known to eat cats or attack them. I go, well, there goes this house.
Yeah.
And I go, leave that out, real estate guy.
Yeah. Or
Anyone coming here?
no, hell no.
They have to disclose that.
What if you bought this house?
Yeah, and then
And day
doing
one-
And I was the, I know, I was a realistic guy.
And there's your cat. Your cat is
I'd be like, I don't know.
No, you. Oh wow. No, then you go to the neighbors. And
Right.
The neighbors are
They
like,
go, yeah, this is known. This
no,
is,
then you know what's gonna happen
Yeah.
is you move in.
Yeah.
You're getting all settled. Your cat is walking around. One of your neighbors comes, knocks on the door, and goes, "Yo, do you know about the hawks?"
right.
Oh, you would.
That's
Your
what
house
happened.
is called the Hawk House. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
It's that's where all the hawks in LA hang out.
That's equivalent to finding out somebody died in the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there's
I always ask that
There's
too.
some ghost or something
They have
like
to
that.
disclose that, right? If there was a death
Do
in the
they?
house.
In Silver Lake, I found a Japanese house with an elevator. It was the best house.
Yeah, this is what you want. You want
Right,
some Asian
Yeah.
shit.
that's the one I wanted. But then I asked, did the owners die here? They both died, yeah, within a week of each other
Well, that's
in the house. And I go,
it's not the house.
I pass. I'm going to pass
Oh
on that.
my god.
They died in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
They died in the house. Yeah. Old white people, forget it. That's the last thing I need. Is I'm walking down a dark
to be
hallway and
haunted
just
by
see
old white people.
Conjuring.
White people, even if they were alive, it would be scary. Right? They don't even have to be a ghost.
Yeah, if they're in your house, yeah.
Even if it was an Asian person, I'm like, what are you doing here, Ching?
Yeah.
Right? But like a white dude in my house, an old one? Oh my God.
What's the
What?
most recent? Another thing we have in common is we love scary movies.
You know, it's so funny because I've told you to watch Hereditary.
I just haven't had the
I
opportunity.
know, but the thing
Oh,
is
you
that
have to watch
I
it.
saw
going to.
I saw The Nun.
It's on a plane,
I saw The Nun.
dude. I don't want to talk about this again.
No, I'm just
because
gonna say-
I thought it was terrible.
No. I know, I'm gonna say it, but you saw it though, right?
Yeah, I did see it.
You had time to watch that piece of shit.
No,
It's a piece of shit.
they weren't out at the same time.
Yeah, Hereditary was up way before that.
No,
Yeah.
I was with people that wanted to see The Nun. Okay,
No. What I'm saying to you is this.
I'm gonna watch the movie.
Is just that
I'm about to go see my mom in Spain. I'm sure it's on the plane because I've seen it on the plane so many times where they have it. I just don't want to watch a scary movie on a plane. I feel like it loses.
but I'm
the
afraid you're
luster.
gonna hate it because it's not The Conjuring. It's not the ones that you like. You like jump scares.
No, that's not necessarily.
This is more psychological. This is
I
more
like that
a
stuff.
slow burn.
But I didn't
Like a
like
really slow burn. You
Oh,
hated
it's
The
slow.
Witch. Same producers.
Okay.
Suspiria.
Do you? I want to see that. I haven't seen
Dude,
that.
that
one yet.
was amazing.
Wait. Is there subtitle? Do you need subtitles
No,
in this?
no.
Okay, because that witch was.
I know. And you dude,
sound editing on that shit.
Dude, you don't know, dude.
No,
Suspiria is
no,
a
I'm done.
masterpiece, dude.
I'm done listening to him about movies.
No,
Oh,
masterpiece.
look at you two now.
Yeah.
Trouble in
No.
Paradise.
Because you know what
A
he
Star
called?
is Born,
He called me after A Star is Born,
Right.
crying
dude. It
like
got to me,
like
bro.
a baby.
Wait. I saw that. I'm with you.
Dude.
Like, first of all, it's
I
just
mean-
sad for no fucking reason
Sam
at all.
Elliott's character with
Yeah.
Cooper's. I mean, that reminded me of Bob a little
You
bit.
saw it too?
Oh yes, of course.
You saw it too?
I did. You
Eric,
know what?
back
cried-
me up,
you
dude.
cried?
I have an alcoholic in my life, and
Back me
that's
up,
what
dude.
made me
No, their
feel.
relationship.
Just, but I'm saying like, just like if
But you know what scene?
Yeah.
In the car?
Oh yeah.
I thought of him.
Oh yeah.
I thought of him.
Oh, I totally get it.
You get it now?
Yes.
I broke down.
You're a monster.
Fuck you.
No,
You're
no,
a monster.
No, Eric, you know what
Fuck
scene I'm
you.
talking about?
Yes, where he's like, it wasn't. Oh yeah. Come
You
on.
know, but doesn't that remind you of
Yeah,
Bob?
now I see it.
The way I look up to
Yeah,
Bob?
yeah.
How good was the acting in that damn
It was great.
movie?
But it was,
Dude, it was a good movie,
But it was
dude.
traumatic. It was
It
traumatic
was
for
a
no
good
reason.
movie, dude.
Yeah, but there was.
You have to watch it.
You haven't
please.
even seen it?
No, he refuses.
No, you have to watch it and then not like
Wow.
it and then get mad at him.
You fucking little guy. You fuck it.
You know what it is with him?
Little guy.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
Anything that I say, it stems from childhood. Anything
No.
that I say is good, he automatically in his mind, he's like, no.
No, that's not what it is.
No,
Is that when
it
we were
is.
living
It
together
is.
in Silver Lake? What did you say?
This is the way you look. You got him. You got him all like you're an abusive.
No, watch.
Uh
When I was in Silver Lake,
huh.
I came home one time, I think from the road or something.
Mm-hmm.
We were living together, and I said, he goes, Bob,
It was
what
a joke.
movie?
It was a joke.
Yeah, but what movie? What movie was it?
I said, dude, you have to watch this movie called Red Planet. Was it
Right.
Red Planet?
It was Red Planet
With Val Kilmer.
Yeah. Right. So I have chips. I have a little blanket. I have a shirt.
Oh,
little underwear.
because you trust.
I trusted him.
No,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
lying sideways
Yeah, that's,
like this.
that's what I'm doing.
He's going like this.
And
I'm like,
I'm like
I lived
this.
in the closet.
Yeah.
At what point
Yeah.
in the movie did you go?
90% in the movie, I
Oh,
can hear.
no.
I'm like this, and my brother's
I'm
giggling.
Because you got him to watch 90%.
Right.
I'm giggling.
Yeah. in my head, I'm like, there better be a switch at the end of this.
Yeah, it's one of the
This
worst
better
movies.
blow my fucking
There
mind.
better be a Sixth
It's-
Sense
have you
ending.
seen
Yeah,
this
yeah,
movie?
yeah.
No, I haven't seen
It's
that
so
one.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
So
I was giggling so
an hour and a half in, I turn around. I go.
and I go, joke's on you.
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, but then how do you
yeah,
trust?
that's
How do you
what-
how do you
know
trust
what?
with movies?
I understand why now. I do.
switch.
I understand.
You
You know
switch
what?
is so fast.
I understand. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I understand why.
Yeah, you fucked it up, did you
Yeah.
not? Our trust.
Yeah, the trust thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but aren't you?
I,
You get
you know
over
what?
it.
You're right. You don't have to watch any of them. You know, you
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
what
That's
you
not
want to
true
watch.
anymore. Come on, he's a
No,
different
no.
guy
You
now.
watch what you
He
want to
does
watch.
have different things that he
It's okay.
and he's so stubborn. He won't watch things that did you see any of the Deadpool movies?
I'm gonna watch Deadpool.
Did you like 'em?
man.
They're okay. They're entertaining.
Yeah,
They're funny,
I'll
right?
watch-
Yeah.
I'll watch them.
He has
Why
never.
don't
He
you
doesn't want.
wanna-
He doesn't
why
want to
don't you
watch
wanna
it.
I don't
watch-
know. You know,
You're just
no,
fucking punk rock type attitude.
No.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not that. It's I have a weird thing where if I don't watch it like opening week,
Oh, you don't wanna watch
there
it?
has to be a window. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never see A Star Is Born if it's like 2 years from now.
Yeah, I know.
You know
what
what
you're
I'm saying? It's
this
like
is how I
you
felt
know,
about this other movie.
Yeah,
Hereditary.
man. It's like a
Hereditary, because I'm like, I don't want to
psychological
watch
thing.
it like this. I want to watch it.
Yeah.
You know.
Huh.
So it's just weird.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then don't watch it.
But I want to watch. What's the Unbreakable? What's that thing?
Oh, the new
Shyamalan movie.
The Shyamalan.
Shyamalan.
What's that one called?
Mr. Glass.
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 I'm down for that. I'm waiting for that.
Well,
Come on,
did you
dude.
see the other one? Split.
Yeah, I've seen
I
both
see-
of them.
You know,
Unbreakable
can I say
and
something?
Split.
Split was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
But the ending
Was amazing.
when I realized it was tied to Unbreakable
got
because I
goosebumps.
loved Unbreakable.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I go,
Me too. I said, oh,
yeah,
but-
yeah,
You know
Yeah.
what? But it wasn't like a great moment, but it was one of those like, oh, good for you.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
trying to get it back. You know?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And also Shyamalan. Let me talk about Shyamalan.
Oh.
All right, he had some really bad years.
He had some good years.
No, but
No,
the
bro.
Okay,
What
let's
do you
let's
mean,
go.
bro?
For,
Let's go.
Or let's
You wanna break him down?
Airbender? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that
Unbreakable?
No, I know, but that was
Sixth
way before.
Sense?
We know the good ones.
The Village?
Okay, that's it.
Let's start from the beginning.
Those are the ones.
Let's start from
Okay.
the beginning and let's go through his movies.
Yes, okay.
And then let's rank them.
Okay.
How about
Alright.
this? Okay.
Okay.
Sixth Sense is number
Let's
one.
just start with Sixth Sense.
That was great.
Masterpiece.
Out of 10, probably a 9.
Yeah.
9.5. Masterpiece.
Yeah, it was really good.
Really good. Okay.
Really
the thing
good.
that always gets me about that movie is in the end, I thought, oh, this kid was alone the whole time.
Oh yeah.
That's the
It's
thing
so
that gets
sad.
He had a special gift.
me. Yeah, but
And-
it just gets me.
And it
So,
also introduced us to a great actress, Toni Collette.
yeah. Oh,
dude.
yeah.
I mean,
And-
she.
Oh, Hereditary
God.
later on. Yeah.
She's great.
So go ahead.
So the second one is Unbreakable.
You think that's the second best movie of his thing?
No, I'm just going through the movie.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
In order.
And-
And let's rank them in order.
You know them in order?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I bust out the computer?
No, I
no,
know
no,
it in
he
order.
knows
I
it in
think.
his
I
head.
believe I think I
Okay.
know them in
Oh,
order.
wow, great.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No.
So the second one is Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
One of his
So-
best.
Yeah, Unbreakable was great.
So 9.
Yeah,
I would say 9. 8.59.
it's really great.
Really
great.
good, dude.
I mean, just
really
that's
good.
some of Sam Jack's best
Okay.
work.
Yes.
And now the third one is a controversial one.
Signs?
Signs.
Signs.
9.
I give it a 9.
9.
Wow. And here's where we separate.
No, dude.
Here's where we
Wait,
separate.
Joaquin Phoenix, Mel Gibson.
Thank you for watching Riffin with Griffin.
Yeah.
No, dude, I can't.
My brother and
No.
I saw it together. All right.
Listen.
I'm going to defend it. Go ahead.
Okay. This would be like if we're exploring a planet and we find an acid planet and we're like, let's go there. No. The Earth is made of 70% water.
But can I just say this though?
This is the most ridiculous science team ever.
If it's an alien race that's looking for resources, right?
Not only just an alien race that can travel anywhere.
Right. Okay. So they're going through planet to planet that are like that have the you can like they're probably looking for M-class planets, right?
Okay.
All right. So they find a planet. They go. There's a lot of water. Right.
It can kill us.
I know, but we've
a water balloon can kill us.
Yeah. We've traveled 3 million light years, and this is the only M-class planet we've run into.
Yeah, but for them,
we have the resources we need in the middle of the planet.
But with their technology, it's like going from Culver City to Burbank. You know what I mean? It's not like
right. So just hear me out.
Okay.
Okay. So it's like that's how I get through that little glitch.
Okay. So you had to
right?
fool yourself.
I get what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
All right. And then here's another glitch that I have in my head.
Uh-huh.
There's several problems I have with the movie.
That's why it's not a 9.
I'm going to tell you why it's a 9.
I contend with it's not a 9. It's a 7 at best.
Hold on.
But you enjoyed watching it though, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, wait, hold on.
But at that point, I was getting a little bit like, oh, what's going on?
Okay, here's another thing: is that they can't open up doors, right?
They can
Like,
travel light
you
years.
can't open the door. Yeah, that's another glitch.
Yeah.
Or a thing that's like, what the fuck, right?
It doesn't make any sense.
Right. There's another one. The third thing. This is a more subtler thing that people haven't really talked about, but I noticed it.
What?
Is that they barricaded the door to the house, right? Remember they're like making that dinner.
Yeah.
The windows too.
The windows. And you leave your dog out there? And then when they hear, like, imagine Kirby.
No way.
Yeah.
Would Kirby be out there, your dog?
Yeah.
He'd be the first one I'd bring in.
Yeah, the kids would be out there before.
Yeah,
my
that's
animal.
There's
dog.
an alien invasion going on.
Yeah. That's the first thing I
dog.
think of is
Oh,
my
you're right.
fucking dog.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Even if my dogs had like a disease where they were like acting crazy, I would still put them in a room.
Yeah, I get
Give
you.
them a chance.
I
right?
get it.
So that's the third thing. But here's why.
But why is it a 9? That's
I'll tell you why.
A 9?
I'm going to tell you why. Okay, can I tell you why?
Is it out of 15?
No, out of 10.
Oh,
I'm going to tell you
Jesus.
why.
Okay.
Okay. And this is going to sound personal and dumb. Okay. And I'm not going to speak for yourself. Okay. But here's it. I'm sober. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And so
Surprising, but yeah.
Yeah. So I believe this is what I believe in my life. And this is a dumb thing.
Just say it.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say
Stop
it.
apologizing
All right.
for your stupidity.
I believe that everything happens for a reason, right? I believe there's a spiritual path for me, right? I believe that there are no coincidences. Like I've had too many instances where, wow, that's weird that happened right now, and I believe in those things. And when they try to tie, you know what I mean, that to the movie, for my brother and I, because I remember him and I both cried.
I'm talking about the end scene.
Because my brother's sober as well, and can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just said it.
So, yeah, he said it earlier. So because of that, and because I thought that, you know what, you tried, you know, it's because it surprised me that they, you know, you thought it was just about the crop signs.
Yeah, it
but it's
wasn't
about
enough.
all right.
It wasn't enough.
But
I get now that it's personal to
it's
you.
a personal thing.
Okay.
And I thought it was well shot. I thought the pacing was well done.
I thought the pacing was too slow. It was just too
You don't like slow burns.
I don't like that
Okay.
slow burn.
The next one is The Village.
Now,
Wait,
I
hold
like
up. Can
The
I tell you
Village more than I like.
Wait, hold up. I want to tell you the reasons why I like this.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Sorry, Stevie.
Yeah.
I like the relationship with Mel Gibson.
Just like we're getting a call. We got somebody from. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I like the relationship with the brothers
Uh-huh.
because it made me think of our
Oh, we
relationship.
get it with the brother shit.
Okay.
Why you got to be so? He loves
No,
you.
no,
I know.
and I want to
Jesus.
back up what he was saying as far as like destiny but it's a rediscovering of faith,
Right.
which Mel, because there's those
Okay.
themes throughout the movie, the
Yep, yep.
flashbacks,
Mm-hmm.
and at the very end of the movie, he because of what he said, he's like, you know what. I believe now, because of what he said. I like that
So
aspect.
we told a good story within a alien invasion story.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
It's just not a 9, but I get it.
Okay.
All right.
That's all.
Okay, the next one, Village.
I really like The Village.
Do you like The Village?
That's
I like
the
the
one
twist
I
on The
didn't- I
Village at
didn't-
the end.
I like that. His endings are
That's what I'm
always
saying.
good.
But
yeah.
you guys are talking about the ending of the other movie, how it got to you. I'm saying
You
the
know
whole
what?
movie is paid off by this ending that they're in this like
their own
this
little
reserve.
utopia,
Yeah.
like the pilgrim, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
But-
also surprised me as well.
Yeah, that caught me off guard.
yeah.
Yeah, it caught me
And
off
I like that whole thing where Bryce Howard is out blind.
Yeah.
Looking, or you know what I mean? That was cool.
And that's why they sent her.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like, that too was another thing where I went, you know what, dude?
He's a
You're
good
trying
writer.
to do your own style. It fits your franchise
Aesthetic.
method.
Right.
His
And
aesthetic,
there's like a
yeah.
formula, and you
Formula.
like the formula.
Yeah, that's
and so
your
now
thing.
we're waiting, and we're going, okay, what's going to be this
What is
thing
it?
in this
But
one?
then he starts going
Off the
the
fucking
fucking
rails.
rails.
Wait, are we off the village already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you want to talk about it.
There's so many movies that we
okay,
have to go.
I liked
Yeah,
it.
There's
it was
so many
probably
movies,
a 6
so-
or
Okay.
7 for me.
So then
Yeah.
the one that
I'll give it an
I
8.
went, I want to like it, but I don't, is Lady in the Water.
Lady in the Water.
no,
is
that's the
where I'm
one.
out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
I'm out.
I was
I'm
done
out.
with him.
Me too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it wasn't just bad. It
Yeah.
was almost like you went on a. Where are you?
Yeah,
I still don't understand it.
Yeah.
The pool, the
Yeah.
thing, and I don't know what
I
happened.
didn't get it either.
Yeah.
Like if like my thing about it is this: if you're gonna like, okay, let's say he didn't want to do. He felt pigeonholed. Let's say he was like, I've done 3 movies where there's a surprise ending, and that's what people think of me.
Yeah.
And he's like, let me switch it up. Then switch the motherfucker up.
Yeah.
Go completely different. Go
Right.
A black and white 20s movie or
Right.
something.
Yeah.
So we're just like, oh wow, this guy can really. But if you're gonna stay in the sci-fi realm,
Yeah.
with like some weird story, it just you lost me with that one.
I didn't understand
And
that.
then he goes even crazier with, I think what was right after that was
Airbender?
The Last Airbender. No, The Happening.
Oh, that's 0.
Oh.
0 out of 0.
Fuck you.
0.
Shyamalan.
0.
Fuck you.
Yeah, the
0.
plants.
Yeah,
were-
yeah,
Is
yeah.
that, is that the one with Mark Wahlberg?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
And you know what? And check this out.
No.
Okay, we saw Lady in the Water.
Yeah.
Right, and we were like, okay,
Yeah.
they
You
can't
can
all-
have a you can have a bomb.
They can't all be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was
But-
that the one after?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, they can't all be good. You're like, okay, he tried some shit.
Yeah.
But then when
Go
you
back
did
to your
that,
roots.
I was done.
Yeah.
He tried with that.
What?
Because
The
it was
Happening?
like the happening was
Yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to be like, oh, it's the plants coming to
I
life
didn't
Oh,
understand
my
that
God.
one either.
with some kind of weird
Yeah, I
like the
didn't
earth
understand it.
the earth is getting rid of us.
And then it happens in France at the end. Yeah. Remember at the end it happens in France?
yeah, I was out.
Yeah, I go, fuck you. I'm
I
not
was
doing the
out after
sequel.
that.
Is that a sequel?
No.
No. Was that a setup to the sequel? Yeah. Happening.
Yeah, it's like-
That's part 2.
Yeah, it was very Sharknado.
Yeah,
that one.
yeah. And then, here's where he offended. He raped me.
What's that?
The last year.
Last ever Airbender. And now, can I say something about the?
And I wanted that to be great.
because-
It's the casting, dude. Come on.
No, but
he's
stop,
an
stop.
Asian kid. Get an Asian kid.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
okay,
He's
this-
Asian.
we're on a whole
We're
other
on a whole
thing
different
now.
thing.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's an Asian. Come on.
Okay.
All right, so
Yeah,
here's the thing.
Here we go.
Is that when I was on Mad TV,
Crazy Rich Asians. You
Jordan
guys got it back.
Jordan Peele, right?
Shout out to Jordan, yeah.
He said, "Watch the cartoon." So I watched. I went and watched and it was great. It's a great cartoon series.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Right. It was fun. Fire, ice, the whole thing.
I love sci-fi.
I love Asians.
fantasy.
I love looking at Asians.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I get
And
it.
then when this movie came out, I couldn't believe what I was watching. Could you?
You know, it's funny. You guys have a lot of personal connection to why you like movies.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see that now. So you don't. Let me just ask you a quick, just off on this subject.
Yeah.
So when you guys watch a movie, you're not necessarily looking at like, oh, I like the story, the aesthetics, I like these actresses and actors, and like, the subject matter. You have to have a personal connection for you to like it.
No,
I saw Shawshank
no.
Redemption last night, and I have no connection to that, and I love that movie.
No,
I
here's
always-
the
That's
thing.
a good
Also,
guy
it's a-
movie though.
Yeah.
you gotta be true to the source material.
I agree with
That's
that.
what it is. So it's like when I drive around town right now in LA and I see Aquaman,
I'm not
he
watching
doesn't
that.
look like him.
I am not watching that.
Yeah, but
I
Aquaman's
refuse.
blonde hair.
No,
Yeah,
I
but
am not watching Aquaman.
No, but at the same time, though, you have to remember that when these things were first created, that we were a much more racist country. So, like, of course, everybody's going to be white in everything that is ever made.
I
you know?
understand that.
So you're saying though,
But if
you're
Bruce
gonna
Wayne, if Bruce Wayne was Indian, would you watch it?
probably depending on
It would throw you off. You wouldn't be able to get past the idea that he's not Indian.
well, I don't know. He's
not Indian!
He's a fictional character.
I understand that, but stay true. That's why, right? when when the last Airbender comes out, you think to yourself, oh, finally, we get to see it because
All right.
so we get to see us.
Okay, well, let me tell you let me show you the difference in my mind. If there's a rich billionaire and he's Indian and he decides to be Batman, I'm fine with that. Okay, because
and his name is Bruce Wayne. The whole story.
It could be whatever.
Would you change his
He's
name?
American. He's third generation Indian American, and they're
Okay.
billionaires. He became Batman. My problem, why I'm with you with this Airbender thing, is he seemed to be doing stuff that there should be Asian people here.
Yeah.
They're at a monastery. They're at they're talking about foo-foo, Buddhist type stuff. And so then you can't do that.
Right.
So I'm saying if there's a show about you're at a sushi restaurant and then the chef is Indian there, then I might be like, well, why is that guy Indian? But
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm with
because
you on
it's the same problem that you have a bit about that Disney movie, the Beauty and the Beast, right? Same thing where they go into those. I never saw the movie, but
they're in a 14th century French town, and there's 6 random black people in this town. You can't just do that.
Oh, right.
It don't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense
Right.
because you're looking at it, you're like, how's this? How are they there?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying about. That's why I'm not. It's not the same to me. Like if Superman, if Will Smith was playing Superman,
Yeah.
there could be black people on Krypton. You just changed the story.
And trust me, I don't like being force-fed Asians either.
All right.
Like when I'm watching Star Wars,
Yeah.
I got too many.
I know.
I see what you're doing,
Yeah.
Disney.
That's on my bit. I want Charlie's Angels. I want these bitches white. Okay, I don't want.
Then why can't
I don't want a black
Aquaman be
one.
white?
No, I get it. What I'm saying is you're talking about. I'm talking about the subject of force feeding.
Right.
You're going okay, why did you make this person? That guy, the guy that's playing Aquaman is so mixed race looking that it doesn't matter. We don't know what people from Atlantis looks like, so I'm okay with this.
All right. I'll buy that.
I'm still not watching it.
Why?
I'm just not interested.
Well,
I saw the trailer.
He's yeah.
I saw the trailer. It didn't look good.
Second trailer looks better.
Yeah.
Okay, so Airbender.
Okay, so there's the last.
We're already off the rails.
Well,
with it.
just the
Now-
casting. Let's just do the
Can I-
obvious.
No.
The casting, man.
Okay, I get the Asian element.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you
Yeah.
this. When I was already off of him, and then he did this, and I thought, okay, he's gonna do something different.
Yeah.
And put his storytelling spin on it.
Yeah.
So I was already off him.
Yeah.
Let's say he's like a restaurant that I went and I got explosive diarrhea at a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
And I was like,
I don't know if I want to go.
I don't know if I want to go back here.
Yeah.
And then I went back
And it's on you.
for Airbender.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can never.
And you in your head, and then here's the thing too. He did some movies that you didn't even because now at this point his name is kind of garbage, right?
Yeah.
So he did that movie
With the
Will
elevator. Well, no, he did
No,
that
no,
elevator.
before that.
After Earth.
After Earth
He did that.
with Will Smith and his
Will
son.
Smith's
No, he
first
didn't-
movie.
he didn't do that.
Yes.
That's the first time Will Smith movie didn't open #1.
Yes.
He did. He directed.
Yeah,
it?
they didn't put his name on it, but he
Yeah.
directed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jaden Smith.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
How was it?
You have my iTunes, right? You can watch it. I bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can watch it.
It was.
It's terrible.
Yeah. It's not a great movie.
But what
Yeah.
about the one with the elevator? It's where the elevator.
But he didn't
that's
direct.
right.
He didn't
Remember that
direct
one?
it. He
no,
didn't.
I think he just produced.
He
that
produced
one.
it.
I like that one.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
But
Okay.
We're just
that's-
talking about
that doesn't count.
All right.
where he
But
puts his stink on it.
But here's where he kind of came back.
Where?
The Visit. The Visitor.
Oh,
no,
the
the
Visit.
old,
the
The
scary
Visit.
movie.
the old, the
About
old,
the grandparents.
the
About the
grandparents one.
grandparents.
What was that called?
The Visit.
The Visit.
Yeah, The Visit.
The Visit.
The
I-
Visit.
I enjoyed
I
it.
did like that, but I already knew that. I knew what was happening.
I know, but still, that was his introduction.
Yes,
to
I was like, okay.
He's
I'm
coming
back.
back. His old ways.
Actually, it's like
He's
it's
coming
like,
back.
It's like you think, oh yeah, because he is sort of a horror movie type guy,
Yeah.
but it was more psychological type of stuff.
Yeah.
But this was like a total like you know.
like when she's underneath the house.
Oh, dude.
And the crawling. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that was scary.
They should have tipped it off way sooner. Then it would have worked. You know, just being like, that's not your mother. You know,
Yeah.
that's not your
Right.
grand. If they had tipped it sooner, we would have been like, no. You know what I mean?
Right.
We found that out at the end.
It's too. It was.
Yeah.
You already knew it was too long. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Oh, it's when they go to the basement. They found.
it was too long. You know what I mean?
But still a good movie. I enjoyed it.
I like
It's a step up of After Earth.
Yes, it was
Yeah,
an
yeah.
uptick.
Uptick.
Yes.
All right. And then after that, I think he did Split.
Yeah,
Right.
and I enjoyed.
And
I like
Split
Split.
was interesting.
It was.
But but what helped it was McAvoy.
Oh, he's
So good.
He's a good actor, dude.
I don't know if anybody else. They have to be that
How
quality
many different
actor.
characters did he do?
But it has to be that quality. Now, my concern now is with this new movie.
Why?
Is that
They're merging the two.
I know, but
all
my
of the
concern
world.
might be that like the story gets muddled, the lore gets messed with. You know, like they don't explain enough of what's happened in 25 years.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? We don't know yet.
But I'm gonna.
We
watch
don't know
it.
yet. I'll watch
about
it. We don't
this?
know. Yeah,
I'm gonna
we'll
watch it.
We'll watch it together.
I knew not to watch Lady in the Water in the theaters.
We should do a movie review show.
This is it right here. The three of us.
Yeah, I think we should do a
Just
movie.
once a month. We build up a bank and then we just watch it.
But I'm gonna say this is the movie, the worst movie in the last 10 years though. What do you think it is? That like a movie that was so hyped up. That it was a cultural movie that just was the worst.
That's a hard one.
I know what it is.
What, you already got one?
Go.
The Last Jedi.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh man.
It's over. The Last.
No. Actually, I have one worse than that.
What?
Solo was way worse.
That was because. Can I say?
No, it was way worse. How you gonna get a guy who looks like he's older than Harrison Ford was?
I agree.
You know, like he looks like Harrison Ford's father. He's just not a good looking.
He. Can I say this though? He did try.
It just wasn't a good movie.
Yeah, and then Donald Glover. He was a good Lando.
Yeah.
I thought he had the cadence right.
Is that Kathleen Kennedy? It's
Kathleen Kennedy produced
Kathleen
it. Yeah.
Kennedy,
I thought that this was like they broke that stigma. I mean the lore. The like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That thing you have that you know.
They should just leave it alone. Just don't
They-
do any.
No,
No more.
I
No
like-
more.
I like
No,
being
no,
in
no,
the
no more.
universe.
No more.
I like.
We're
being
done
in
with
it.
it.
No,
I'm
but
done.
it for you?
What they did with Luke, dude. Come on, man. This is Luke Skywalker. You can't just have him on this remote island and then have him. And then it didn't show any of the training that he did. For it's like,
You're mad.
it's like,
You're
dude,
really upset.
how is she learning these intricate Jedi lightsaber moves on her own?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, show
right,
some of the
so-
training, dude.
so is that-
because in
that's
Empire,
second worst movie.
Empire Strikes Back, it shows Yoda actually training Luke. With the all that.
Yeah, she.
And it's like she's just
Yeah,
learns this stuff.
Yeah, but when
on.
but what was the one when they went? Is this the one where they went to the casino?
Yes.
Oh, they didn't even need to do that.
Yeah.
With the
Oh,
fucking,
Yeah,
What?
with the racetrack.
The worst part.
Princess
Well,
Leia.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
The worst part when I almost stood up and I almost turned to the crowd and I go, "I'm done. I'm out. Bye." Right?
What?
Was when Princess Leia is in space dead.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Come on, dude.
She's dead, right?
Uh-huh.
And you go, "Oh,
She's dead.
that's a
Yeah.
horrible death." She opens her eyes.
Well, she's a Jedi.
Dude,
She got Jedi
No,
power.
dude, that's not. Listen,
dude.
That's the explanation.
I know, but can I say something?
went,
I understand that.
No.
But the thing is this, okay? Let's say Superman. Let's see a Superman movie,
Mm-hmm.
right? And all of a sudden, a guy charges Superman,
Mm-hmm.
and he pulls out a sword out of his hand
Right.
and slices the man, and then he has porcupine skin
Mm-hmm.
and kills another man. In your head, you'd be like, "That's not what Wolverine does.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I know what you mean.
You can't make up shit."
Yeah. You have to stick. You have to.
Yeah.
If you have rules,
Yeah.
you have to follow. It's like a vampire movie that
Yeah.
breaks some rules.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not what they do.
Yeah, I get you.
Right? Because then we can make
Even though we've never seen Jedis in space, so how would we know?
It's because the thing is that Princess Leia specifically has never shown any.
But we don't know what's happened in 30 years.
No, we've only seen her telepathy.
No, because-
you know how like
Yeah.
her and Luke. Were,
Yeah.
Let me
That's
tell
all
you-
we know about.
Let me tell you
her
when.
skills.
Let me tell you when I was out.
What?
I was out when she put on a dress, like she changed clothes. Like she just found out her son killed her husband, her ex-husband now. You know.
What movie are you talking about?
Oh, this is the other movie. There's a lot of bad Princess Leia stuff.
what are you talking about?
This was the first one before that.
Oh,
What I forgot what that one was called.
that was called Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. Yeah, I was
Thank
done.
you.
I was done on Force Awakens when, they find out that Han Solo's dead, and the next scene she got hair and makeup and a new dress on.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm out. This bitch went to the fucking beauty salon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm like this is like I'm sorry, you can't. Like there's things like that I can't get past.
Okay, Force Awakens, the same scene, right?
Uh-huh.
Han Solo dies, right?
Right.
They cut to Chewbacca. He goes,
Yeah.
bitch. Hey, choo, right?
That's your
Bitch.
homie. That's
Yeah.
your
You've
homie.
been hanging
dude.
out with that dude for 40 years.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
your best friend.
I better see your face, your hairy face soaked
you know?
in tears.
Yeah.
Like just wet, like
Yeah.
like a dog that went into a swimming pool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck?
I don't even get me started.
Wait.
on that
Can
movie.
I have one? Just
That,
one. Another
what
thing.
I'm saying to you is that movie was worse than Last Jedi.
Another thing.
Force Awakens is worse.
No, I just saw Force Awakens again.
Don't
Watch
be-
The Last Jedi.
Okay.
Bobby,
Wait.
go
Let me just
ahead,
say
go
that.
ahead, Steve, because I have something to say. But this is you
with,
getting on my nerves.
with Jedi, specifically Jedis.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a hierarchy when you say you start as a Padawan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, schooling, right? Like belts, like yellow
Okay.
belt. You know what I mean?
To your second in
I
wrestling.
love Flynn. I love Flynn. But now everyone gets to hold a
But
lightsaber.
bro,
Like
I'm with
Flynn,
you 100%.
Like Flynn knows how to do that stuff
but that's
too.
from Force
That's a-
Awakens.
That's a Jedi.
That's true.
Hey man,
That
that's
is true.
Hey,
All of a
man,
sudden, how about
that's
her?
a Jedi weapon, man.
You know the best
You know what I'm
point.
saying?
The best point.
Come on.
About this is why Force
I
Awakens
love
is worse.
Flynn. I love him. I love his character.
You made this
but
point.
He's not a
Yeah.
Jedi, dude.
You made this point, and I was like, God damn it, they should remake the movie. But that scene where the lightsabers in the thing.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is,
yeah.
okay. So this is what you're saying is this, okay? Toward the end of Force Awakens,
Yeah. She's fighting with
she's fighting Kylo Ren, right? And they're in the forest.
They're in the forest.
right?
Go
With the little Asian lady with the glasses.
Yeah.
Little cookie with the glasses,
Your
right?
mom,
My
she was great in it.
Right, my mom, right? The woman that creature that looks like my mom.
Yeah.
Right? So they're in the forest,
So it
right?
was actually
Right.
your mom.
Right,
But go
right.
ahead.
Okay. It wasn't CGI. So what you're saying is that she loses the lightsaber. You know, what should have happened was the lightsaber passes her and then Luke is there.
That's what the fuck should have happened. Because like at the end of the movie,
Hallelujah.
when you go and it's Luke, who cares?
Hallelujah.
She's walking up these fucking stairs.
That scene too
Dude.
would have created an uproar in the movie
That
theater.
would have
Yes.
been standing ovation
Dun,
in
dun,
the
yeah.
theater,
Because
dude.
first of all, you cheered when you saw the fucking Millennium Falcon for the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
time. You
yeah.
cheered.
Yeah.
That was so anticlimactic.
It would be so because you haven't seen him through the whole movie.
Because
Yeah.
she should not have been able to like all of a sudden she got Jedi power.
No,
Yeah.
All of a sudden, homeboy.
There's
Finn-
levels to being a
There's
Jedi. That's what I'm
exactly.
saying. There's levels to it.
Motherfucker, Luke had to
There's
go to a
Padawan-
planet.
There's a Jedi Academy
Yeah.
for Padawans.
Right.
You have to start at a
Luke
certain...
had to go to a planet in a jungle
Yeah.
to learn.
I agree with that.
And she's all of a sudden like, you
Okay.
know.
And what they did to Luke's character is disrespectful, man. You can't just like write him
I
like
don't
that,
mind
dude.
him being like
Come on, dude.
realizing that the Jedis have problems and he made. I'm fine with that.
No.
But what I'm telling you is, Force Awakens is worse.
They're all bad. They're
Let
both
me know.
bad.
Can I go to mine
Okay,
now?
okay.
Can I go to mine
Yeah,
now?
go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. But I have a point too.
So
Go ahead.
you're saying now in 30 years they haven't upgraded the Death Star. So now the whole wait, hold on. Star Wars and Return of the Jedi, the movie is all centered around a huge plan to blow up this high technological machine,
Death Star.
right? So now they sneak in the back door. Okay?
Right.
They sneak in the back door.
Right.
There happens to be a high-level captain walking around the back door. She goes to a random terminal and takes the shields down. You mean to tell me nobody in mission control can be like, yo, the shields are down.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
let's put them back
I
up.
mean, this is the Death Star, dude.
This is the fucking Death
should
Star.
have, like-
So once again, the Death
You're
Star
right,
has
he's
bad
right.
security.
Yeah, I didn't agree. I'm not
I know,
disagreeing
he's
with
right.
him.
No, but he's right.
That's what made it worse.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean-
when they blew up another Death Star, I was like, really? And this one, by the way, drains energy from the sun.
Yeah.
If you drain energy from the sun,
Everything dies.
you don't need to blow up the planet.
Right.
They're dead. It's just overkill. What a
Yeah.
waste of energy. Stupid technology.
Okay,
Unbelievably
you're making a
stupid
very
technology.
valid point.
Yeah. That's a
Make
good
a valid-
point, man.
But can
Good
I tell you why though? The Last Jedi is the worst
Okay.
because the first three movies, right? You know, A New Hope.
You mean the
first-
real ones?
Yeah,
'Cause
the
I
ones
mean,
that we saw
We're not counting
as a
Jar
kid.
Jar.
As a kid, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
I
not
love
those ones.
those
Right.
movies. I love
Right.
those.
So the first three.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically Luke Skywalker's voyage,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? We see him from his humble beginnings.
What we realize is actually Darth Vader's voyage, but I get it.
Right, right. But we see this kid, humble beginnings, right? He's a kid. He doesn't know. He has dreams. You know, he has no powers. He's just a regular guy.
He
right.
has
Living
dreams.
with
His uncle aunt get
Tatooine,
burnt to
yeah.
a crisp.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
That's what needed to happen for him to leave.
Yeah.
There's no Disney shit there.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
fucking brutal.
Yeah.
Remember being as a
Blue
kid
collar, dude.
in the 70s?
Oh, I know.
And you see these burnt crisp
I know.
people. Now that's Uncle Owen.
Yeah.
Right? And you're like, as a kid, you're like,
Holy
holy fuck, this is
shit.
real.
Yeah.
They're not fucking around.
Yeah, this is, yeah.
Right? So we get to the Last Jedi, okay? We finally see the guy that hooked us into the movies in the first place.
I get you.
Our
Yeah.
hero, right?
Right?
It's not him.
I know. But it's also 30 years later.
No, it's not even that. Just look at this, okay?
What do you mean it's not him?
Just listen, okay? Is that in Return of the Jedi, what is the one thing he wanted to do to Darth Vader?
Turn him good.
Right.
Uh-huh.
That's who he is, right? Darth Vader is the worst thing to happen in that world, right? He's the most evil guy, aside from the Emperor, right?
The Emperor's more evil.
He is more evil, but
He manipulated him.
he's still second command. Darth Vader.
get it.
Right? He's evil, right?
I don't think he's evil. He's just misguided.
Fine. But Luke Skywalker's like, I can still turn him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But then he wants to slaughter his nephew? That's not him.
I know what you're saying.
That's not him.
But he didn't.
That's not his
do
character.
It.
He did try to.
If he had to
in the flashback, he did when he was in the school.
I know, but if he wanted to do it all again, he's like,
That was
look at all the
horrible
people that has
writing,
been
yeah.
killed.
I'm just saying it's
He
not.
foresaw. Like, imagine if you had like Jedi power, you could see the future, and you see that if you let
It
Steve
doesn't.
leave,
It doesn't matter
he's
because
gonna
he's
go on
still.
and kill
Everyone in the book said that Darth Vader. You got to kill Darth Vader, and he's just like, no, I'm going to turn him. That's not who Luke is. His character.
I get it. The other movie's still worse.
And I'm going to just say, if you're listening, Disney and Kathleen Kennedy, or anyone involved in Star Wars, okay,
won't be.
J.J. Abrams, okay, I know they might not be, but I'm just saying this, you know, in hope. I'm hoping.
Well, they're making another one.
I know, but this is what
They
I
are?
want.
Yeah.
I don't think they are.
No, they have to. The
don't
story's
think-
not done.
Oh my
No,
God.
because that the
Ray's
Last
still
Jedi
gotta go on.
The Last Jedi was such a debacle. There's no way.
No, they can just reboot.
But if you reboot, this is what you need to do. Did you ever see Ken Burns' Vietnam documentary?
Mm-mm.
You never did?
I haven't seen that one yet.
Okay. You know who Ken Burns is,
Yeah, yeah,
though?
yeah.
That's
Okay.
a PBS. That's not PBS, right?
No, they have it on Netflix.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's on PBS.
Okay.
He made the documentary, and then you know what he did? He didn't release it. What he did was he played the documentary for 2 years in front of Vietnam vets, the other side Vietnamese soldiers.
I agree.
And he
I know
said,
where you're
"Give
going
me
with this.
give me notes."
I'm going.
Give me
get all
notes.
the Star Wars geeks
Right,
in a place.
right.
Yeah.
So get about 100 of
Yeah.
the most diehard
Yeah, yeah,
Star
yeah.
Wars geeks, right? And go, this is, don't even film the show. Do it in storyboard.
Yeah.
Right? And go, this is where we're headed. Notes. Get the notes.
I agree.
Put it on a table. It's that important.
Yeah, I agree.
And go, yeah, we can't
Because
have
we can't-
have Princess Leia in the space. It doesn't make any sense.
Because we can't have that in our head.
Right.
Because now I want to remove it, and
Right.
you can't.
But they gave that director from The Last Jedi all power.
Who is the director?
What's his name?
His name is what's his name? Can you find his name? Ryan Johnson.
Johnson.
And his whole thing was, I want to surprise everybody.
Well,
So
you
that's
did.
why when Luke threw the lightsaber over his shoulder,
Oh.
that was supposed to be like a surprise. Fuck you, Ryan Johnson.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
They dropped the ball.
They dropped the ball big time. And what the fuck?
I don't know. What time is it? How long? Where are we at here? Oh shit. Okay.
What? We're not done.
All right.
I'm sick.
I know.
I had
just
the
making
flu.
Sure. I know you have to go.
I was
to
gonna
a show. We
cancel.
both have to
What
do
time is it
shows.
now?
7:49.
Yeah.
We got time. We're good.
I was sick. I wasn't even going to come, but I'm like,
If you didn't show up, I'm glad you showed up because you and I, if you, oh my God,
You've been through it with him?
yeah, you need to work on your communication skills.
you need to take your hairy knuckles out of my fucking face right now.
Put your
All right.
get the steak knife, Steve.
That's why I came. I was like
Loyalty.
barely getting here,
I appreciate it.
sweating, like I'm delirious. And I'm like, I gotta show up for Eric.
You have to, and I appreciate that.
But why
you
do
know?
you do it out here in the fucking countryside?
No, it's just because I don't have a sweet setup like TigerBelly. You know what I mean? And it's SteeBeeWeeBee. I don't have a corner in a
In a dungeon.
I don't have a dungeon corner like Steve does.
Yeah.
You know, with
Yeah.
So I'm getting there. You know,
Yeah.
so but this is less comfortable. I just announced that I'm at All Things Comedy, so I'm gonna do a few here, All Things
cool,
Comedy.
cool.
Just let everybody know
This is nice here,
I'm
man.
in the family.
Oh,
That's just too far.
So you are in.
Yes.
When did you do that? Since you've been started?
Yeah, no.
It's WFE, right?
No, actually, this episode hasn't aired yet, but it will air by the time this one comes out.
Yeah.
But I interviewed Blake from Workaholics. Yeah.
Here.
I have brought him here for that.
Yeah.
So I said, this is where I'll do some guests. You know what I mean? And it's just comfortable. I don't got to worry about all this stuff. And
Well, what I love about All Things Comedy is that it has, the people on top are our friends.
Yeah.
Like Bill Burr and all those guys.
Yeah, and Al
Who's on
Madrigal.
top here?
Bill and
Mitch
Al Madrigal.
Ari Shafir is on
Yeah.
the board. Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Tom, and they're all our friends, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, and also they don't take any money from you.
Yeah, it's a great partnership.
Yeah, it's a good partnership, and they've only been, straight up and helpful.
And that's why I'm here, man.
Yeah.
I like I say, I felt like I was late to the party. I've been on your thing twice. I've been on yours 3 times.
Yeah.
So here I am.
It wasn't a question for me. I was gonna.
You guys, you guys are obviously really my favorite leads, 1 and 2. I won't say who's
Who's
one,
number
who's
1
2.
though?
God damn it! Why would
Am
you do that?
Am I 1? Can I tell you why I'm 1? Can I tell you why I'm? I'll tell you why I'm 1.
1A, 1B. You know.
No. No, you know what? Steve can be number 1. You know what? I'll tell you why.
I don't want to make it like. I don't want. Let's not do this.
Talk in the mic.
No, let's not do this.
And this is why I love Steve.
Yeah.
Let's not do this.
I have a lot of affection for you.
Not only
I know.
not only do I
You know
have
what I mean?
affection for
I
you,
know,
but
I
can I
know.
say this
I
though
do.
about
I
you,
have
Steve?
so much
Yeah.
affection for you.
I literally, when you came to LA 15 years ago, I had dread. I go, this fucking guy's gonna die out here.
Oh, I was smoking pot every day.
Yeah, he has no
I was-
skills.
oh,
He has no
yeah.
skills.
Yeah, I was just.
I try to get him jobs.
Oh, I've had.
I got him
lot
a
of
job at the Tempe Improv.
right?
I got him a job.
I love these segues to
I got him a
stuff
job.
that I never want to talk about anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I've said these stories like 10 times.
I know.
These segues are.
I know,
I
but
don't know why you're doing this.
because I'll tell you why.
I already
Eric Griffin's
several
audience
times.
doesn't know.
Yeah.
All right.
It's your audience.
So
What are you
I got
talking
him a
about?
job at the Tempe Improv.
Dude, I'm
3 days
sorry, I'm
later,
sorry, I'm
4 days
sorry.
later.
Nick, I'm sorry.
4 days later, Bob, I got fired. I go, why? I tried to attack somebody. You tried to attack a waiter.
No, can I tell the proper story?
Yeah.
I was a food runner there.
Uh-huh.
And so my job, I had to like carry super nachos and
Yeah.
whatever they ordered in between the shows
Right?
in the dark. So you'd had them like, you know what I mean? Like,
But like everyone else had to do that too.
yeah.
It's not like you had only a specific.
So
like,
this blonde girl, I forgot her name. She put an order wrong, no green onions or something.
Oh, you were attacking a female?
No. Let me explain myself, man. So they sent the order back, and then they were complaining, and then all I did was I went up to her. Let's say her name was Brittany. I don't know if her name was Brittany. I just, hey Brittany, next time can you make sure on the computer not just to put no green onions? And she goes, is that right?
Oh, like that?
Yeah, is that right?
That's what she did?
Yeah, and so.
And then what'd you do?
Well, I didn't. Little backstory. She was dating the manager.
Why are you whispering?
Yeah.
She was
said it.
she was
said
dating.
it.
She was dating the manager.
Oh.
So at the end of my shift, he goes, "Yeah, clean out your locker. You're fine."
No. That's.
Yeah,
I'll tell you why.
That's exactly what
Can I
happened.
tell you why that? Can I tell you why that didn't happen the
That
way
happened.
it did?
It happened.
Is because
Okay.
unfortunately for you, Steve, is that who else managed the Tempe Improv? Adam Egget.
Wait. Come again?
Yeah.
Wait, come again?
yeah.
Don't attack me.
I'm not gonna attack you.
Please don't do
Unfortunately
this.
for you,
You
right?
didn't warn me about this.
I know.
I did not know about Adam.
I know, but
Adam works at the Comedy Store. He's the manager at the Comedy Store.
But this
runs
is-
the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
This is Tempe Improv, my friend.
He managed the Tempe Improv.
While I worked there.
Yeah.
No, but look at this. Okay, the first thing out of his mouth when I met him years ago was, "Your brother, man, he tried to assault somebody." So
No, I did not
so
assault
what I'm
anyone.
saying to you is that I can hear it from you, but I know you, And I wasn't there, so you can twist it the way you want to twist it, but I'm going to lean more toward the center of it. The middle, where it wasn't that there was some screaming on your part.
No.
Or some
See, now from hearing the other story about the movie theater,
yeah.
I think Steve's very principled. Okay.
Right.
So there was something about there was when he said she was like, oh, whatever she did.
Let's
Yeah.
take a break.
That
we should
was
take a break.
That was the moment that I get it.
Right.
Let's take a break, guys.
I know.
It's getting
We're
kind of
almost
heated.
done.
It's getting kind of
Yeah,
heated.
yeah, we're almost done.
It's getting kind of heated.
Here's the thing.
We're almost done.
You know
I
what?
believe the
This-
green onions.
Yeah.
I believe the super nachos.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. I believe she went, oh, really?
Right.
But what I don't believe is that it ended there.
Oh.
Right? That there was something that he had said after her attitude that put him in the red zone, and then that's what got him fired. Can you admit to me that? Because I'm going to tell you another thing.
It could be a possibility.
Right. Here's another word.
It's a good piece
Here's
of
another
possibility.
2 words I can say to you, dude.
Eric, what are you laughing at?
Right.
You're supposed to be on my
Yeah,
side,
yeah,
man. I'm
I
here.
know,
You know what I'm
Steve,
saying? We've had
Steve,
some nights together playing video games.
I'm on your
you know what
side,
I'm
but
saying?
you just had a great
Come on,
realization
dude.
about
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, I possibly,
Because
I possibly could have told that bitch off.
if this was a court case, right, I could also bring up 2 other names. Sushi Dan.
All right, this is definitely break time.
I get him a
now.
job.
All right,
I get him a
break
job
time.
at Sushi Dan, right? 2 days later, he gets fired. Why? He talked to the head sushi chef inappropriately. So I'm going to say something right now. All right.
I need to
have
defend myself
evidence.
with this one. Can I defend myself with this one again? No, I want to defend. This is
What-
because this is.
what
some
did he say
falseness.
to you?
There's some falseness going on.
Okay, go on,
All right,
Okay, I work the noon shift, and I'm a food runner again. A waiter.
Here's what we know you're not good at.
I'm not good at it. And so I took a order. With the sushi orders, you have to get it directly from the sushi chef. Then he'll go, okay, table 3, table 8, table 3, whatever.
Uh-huh.
So this Korean dude from Seoul, whatever, he was like, yeah, iriwa. Table, you, he, 3. And, you know what I'm saying?
Korean,
He was
yeah.
talking to me like I'm in the military. Like I'm like the rookie in the, you know what I'm saying? And so I went up to him and I go, hey, man, you can't talk to me like that.
I was just about to say, Steve, in these 3 examples, there's a moment where you feel disrespected
Yeah.
and you react, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so,
So now-
I go, hey man, you can't talk to me like that. You know,
I get it.
we're not in Korea, dude. You know what I mean?
Now, is there a moment that you can say to yourself though that you are being disrespected and you are in the right? But is there a moment that you can say to yourself, if I had to handle it differently,
You're
I
right.
would have? You know what I mean? Like you would take him aside
You know
after
what?
work and be like,
You're right,
hey,
Eric.
earlier today.
You're right. And through counseling now and through my therapy, I would
God.
have handled it
Well,
differently.
Yeah, see?
I'm sorry.
This is personal
Yeah,
growth
yeah,
right here.
Yeah, no.
So
you're
what I
right.
was basically going to
God,
say
you always,
is
I
that
mean, this is all dirt on.
I know, but what I was going to basically
No,
say
but
is
you're showing.
Yeah, I
it's
know,
great
man,
to show
it's
like.
okay, yeah, you know what?
there's
I'm
people
learning,
out here who are gonna be
I'm
like-
learning from it, and
Yeah,
so people, if
you
you're
have
listening,
learned.
don't react like I did. You'll get fired. You'll get fired. Oh no! Can I defend myself again though?
go ahead.
The manager was this Korean lady, and I smoked cigarettes back then, and I was smoking cigarettes like in the front,
Mm-hmm.
and the way she talked to me was the same kind of Korean vibe, like you go, you 담배, you know, you have to go, you know, and then she was her tone. It was the tone, dude.
Okay, so
You know what I mean?
now, now given what we've said
Uh-huh.
to where he is now, I never thought because he's got the SteeBeeWeeBee show.
Thank you, thank
Right.
you, thank you, thank
It's
you.
doing okay, pretty good, right?
Doing great.
Great,
Thank you,
right?
thank you,
People
guys.
know it.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
When I go on the road,
Yeah,
people
they-
go,
yeah,
"Hey,
yeah,
Stevie,
yeah.
where's SteeBeeWeeBee here?" Yeah.
Really
God
fucking
bless.
annoying,
Thank
actually.
you.
Right. Number
Thank
2 is that he has a girlfriend, which is a miracle, straight from the heavens, right?
Wait. None of us should be talking about that shit.
I know. No, but
it's all
him
It's a miracle.
Him
all the-
especially.
Yeah, we all
him
have
especially.
girlfriends.
Yeah.
So.
He
Knock on
he
wood for
sings in
that.
a band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
That's doing
I'm trying
well.
to do
So
creative
it's doing
things
good.
myself.
You're doing it.
And we made a pilot on Worst Fire Team.
Yeah.
And he is hilarious. You're gonna be
Yeah.
jealous.
Is it good?
Oh,
we did,
he's-
yeah, we
he's-
did some bits. You know,
yeah.
it was fun.
Was it sketches or
Him
like
and Craig
sketches.
almost got in a fist fight.
No, we didn't almost get into a fist fight.
Yeah. I thought Craig was going to work on this. He can't. He doesn't want to do it.
No,
Dude,
he's
you need
too
to do
busy.
one, Craig. You need to bring Craig here.
I'm going to, but he's
You
just
gotta
been busy.
you gotta
you
bring
know
your-
how busy he is. He's
I know, but you got to bring
editing
Craig
3
here.
movies at the same
You got to
time.
bring Craig here.
I'm going
dude.
to. He just hasn't done
God, that would be gold.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm bringing Craig.
Yeah.
We really should though
We gotta
make
do a
this into a
reunion.
movie thing.
We will.
I would like to do that.
Let's just do it.
I would
You wanna
love to do a movie
review,
review.
dude?
Huh?
Because I have my own opinion. You know, I
Yeah, that's
love
what I'm saying.
movies, man.
Me too. We'll do it once a
Even
month.
the ones on Netflix, because I've been rewatching movies from
yeah.
like the 80s
By the
and
way,
the 90s.
I love watching the Netflix movies because,
Dude,
like,
I
for
just
instance,
watched Teen Wolf.
I
and-
liked Bright. I enjoyed Bright, the Will Smith one.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have watched it in the theaters.
Right.
Actually, I would have watched it in the theaters because I
Yeah.
love all that dragon and all that kind of shit.
We
Yeah.
could just go nostalgic. We could go 80s, 90s,
true.
2000s.
So we're gonna review. What we'll do is we'll
Any
watch
movie.
it. We'll have a Netflix movie that we'll watch, review,
Yeah.
a couple in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about some ones from the
we'll
past.
take notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
like
we'll
it.
just share notes.
Well, guys, I think that's a good stopping
That was-
point.
Dude, that was a good one, man.
These
happy about
are
that? Mm-hmm.
2 of my favorite people in the whole wide world. I want to thank SteeBeeWeeBee, Steve Lee for coming in, and one of my best friends in the whole wide world, who I love dearly, Bobby Lee,
Mm-hmm.
the Lee brothers. And thank you for coming on, Riffin with Griffin.